Hey guys, it's me again. So for today, no, wrong. So in the last video, I talked about me being 7 years out of bedside, and I'll talk about certain things that you guys or the fellow nurse should consider before leaving bedside nursing. In this video, I'm gonna talk about why nurses should remain in hospital. So these points that I'm gonna share with you don't really have an order. It's just based on what I can remember as I'm talking about this. Okay, so the first one I think is job satisfaction. Yes, a lot may argue that, hey Yuri, but now nursing is mostly administration. I'm nursing the cow more than I nurse the patient. Yes, I do agree that as of late, over the past few years, even my time, nursing has been, the focus of nursing has been more towards documentation and administration rather than full-on patient care. Yes, I understand, but I also can see why this is happening, because firstly is actually to protect yourself. These documentations that we are doing is actually to protect yourself, the hospital, and your peers, your colleagues. Patients are getting smarter, family members are also getting smarter, so we don't want to be in a situation where something happens and there's no documentation to support us or cover us in that situation. Hence, I can understand the importance of documentation. But again, maybe there's room for opportunity to reduce or even probably streamline this administrative stuff. But then regardless, I think bedside nursing gives us the most purpose in our jobs. Direct patient care, involved in the holistic care of the patient, and when the patient is at their lowest, nurses are there to lift them up again. And I personally feel that there is no other job that could give the same satisfaction as what nursing at bedside can do. So reason number 2 on why you shouldn't leave bedside yet is actually the money. Yes, you heard me right. It is about the money, because at the end of the day, we all need to pay our bills, buy our bags and watches and whatnot, right? So since COVID-19, the salary scales of nurses have actually increased. Special payments, COVID bonuses and whatnot. So this has actually made the nursing salary very lucrative, to the point where it's actually pretty hard for private institutions, private clinics to match what the restructured sectors are offering. And if I may add, the bonuses for hospitals is actually much better than MNCs out there. Yeah, because in my last role, my bonus for a good grade was about 1.7. If my memory serves me right, while I was still in hospital, for a normal grade, my bonus was about 2.5, 2.3, something like that. Definitely way higher than what corporate nursing, corporate healthcare jobs are offering out here. So my third point, which is a bit of a controversy. I'm not big on controversy, but I think this is something that we should talk about. So if you leave bedside and you somehow feel that the non-bedside jobs or other jobs outside of the restructured setting isn't really working out for you, it might be a bit hard for you to get back into the system. Based on my observation, it used to be nurses can get into a hospital or a nursing job within the restructured system as easy as that. But as of late, it is not so easy. I've heard of delays in hiring, hiring freeze, things like that. Although this information has not been confirmed as of yet, but based on what I'm getting on the ground, based from talking to the community, This is what I'm hearing. So if you leave the restructured system and you plan to go back, it might be slightly challenging for you to go back. But on that point, if or should you decide to leave the restructured system, I suggest that you leave on a good note. Maintain good relations with your managers, your bosses, because for all you know, if you intend to come back, if there is such thing as a hiring freeze, etc., your bosses could be your lifeline, and they could be the ones to recommend you to actually come back to the institution that you're from. That's all I have today. 3 points on why you shouldn't leave bedside nursing yet. But if you still do and you're still considering of leaving bedside nursing, just watch the video that I told you to watch in the beginning of the video, okay?